your fat ass up, Simon.
Okay, my
Okay.
V's out there. I don't know.
All right, I'm moving Jake back down. Sorry, Jake. Bye, Jake.
Bye, Jake. Bye,
Okay.
Jake.
Okay. Should I lay out, my argument for why I believe Jurassic Domain Rex is above
Yo,
Jurassic?
you're not gonna set anything
I
up.
thought I was like scaling first because like
you
you
just gonna
scaled
start?
last time.
It does it really matter, bro? I mean, I can already presuppose what like all of the arguments Jurassic Rexy has, so I think it could be faster. It's not like we're not gonna go over the same topics or arguments. So okay, Cypher, did you hear me? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so
His mom.
do you
Hold up.
want me? Do you want me to scale when I like presuppose all of the arguments that Jurassic Rexy has, because I'm pretty sure I know all of them.
All right. Yeah.
All right, right. So why I believe Jurassic Domain Rexy is above Jurassic Rexy is because of the fact that Jurassic Rexy is noted to be muscle atrophied, age worn. And just to start off, I'm gonna presuppose or if you're gonna argue retcon is stupid. They stated in 2023 that they deliberately made changes. So I don't want to hear anything about the model. I don't want to hear anything about retcon. And with for Jessica Rexy, we have her bringing back her old physiological state, which is JP1, which should already negate the age argument. Uh, if you want me to explain why, then I can, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious. And then we also have Colin like retracting his statement about age ever affecting Jessica Rexy. Also aligns with the narrative of her being vigorous, way stronger than her other previous form. She has a new leash on life. And before you say it's just exclusive to Jurassic Fallen Kingdom, that's irrelevant because both Jurassic Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World have a very bad environment. Jurassic Fallen Kingdoms, has a volcano on it, which is making her weak. And then for Jurassic World, she's incarcerated in a cage. So that's why the new leash on life isn't just exclusive to Jurassic Fallen Kingdom. I'm pretty sure that's all the arguments I have. So, you can debunk it, or you could try.
All right. So yeah. So like was your first point on the atrophy, right?
Yeah, my point is
And
on it's like she's noted to be atrophied even after the movie. And I know if you argue retcon or
and
argue retcon. Oh, actually, you could just say your argument. We can
yeah.
go
So
point
like
by point.
yeah, we can go point by point.
All right. So, what's your debunk to that point?
Yeah, so like my debunk is that it doesn't really matter since atrophy doesn't affect her because we already know she was able to like perform much better feats in Dominion Rexy. So by that, atrophy shouldn't really be a disadvantage to her. She should really be able to perform better feats. And even if it takes effect to her, it wouldn't really be that much of a disadvantage since by Dr. Wu they stated her to be healthy in every aspect. So and they know if like atrophy is like takes an effect on Jurassic Rexy, so they would have like taken care of it, but they didn't. So it really just be irrelevant because she was able to like perform better feats, and Doctor Wu notes that she was be healthy in every single aspect. So it really just be irrelevant. And what was your other point?
Uh,
Is there anything else to back this up?
I just said there's sources. After the movie, I was just saying that in case you want to argue retcon. But is that your debunk to that?
Yeah. How much points did you lay out? Like 3, 4?
I don't know. I'll just state them back. I don't know how much points I made. So why would feats be a valid argument to this? You do know feats just give us a baseline for our characters when we debate. You can't say, oh, this specific character is above this specific character because it performed better feats when there's definitive scaling, for example, narrative saying otherwise. I don't know why this would be a valid argument in your case. It's really stupid. I I don't know why one would even come up with this argument to try and debunk that argument. Really stupid. For Doctor Wu stuff, I'm pretty sure I know what statements you're referring to. I'm pretty sure the statement isn't even she is healthy. It's just that she's trying. They're doing their best to try and make her healthy. And even then, the healthy in this context is just gonna mean healthy for her current you know environment, her current condition, which is atrophy and incarceration. So I don't know why the healthy state is gonna be relevant to any point of degree in the debate. So yeah, that's my debunk.
Yeah, your
Yo,
first
wait,
debunk.
hold up, stay here.
What?
What what the goon? Oh yeah, I'll also send my scans in case you need it. In case you need them, but I'm pretty sure you know what scans I'm referencing anyway.
I think so. Yeah.
Uh,
Incarceration. What else?
yeah, I'll just send the statements. Um, in case you bring up visuals, because I know you probably are.
Also, good question. You said like for your first point that feats are like just a baseline, and then there's like narrative involved as well.
Yeah, baseline. They don't give us the definitive scaling for a character. The only way you could use feats as a definitive scaling if the both parties don't have definitive scaling above each other. For in case let's just say this specific form of Big Edie has no narrative of this specific form of Big Edie. So we go by feats, and by feats, type A Big Edie is gonna be stronger because that's the only way we can scale with them. Which is why your feats argument is just stupid.
And you gave like the argument for the definitive feats on, I mean, the definitive narrative on domain Rexy over Rexy, role Rexy.
Oh yeah, but that's another point. I don't know why you're bringing that up. Anyway, so do you have any contentious to the feast, or do you have any contentious to my rebuttal to the healthy statement?
Yeah, we'll do saying shit because y'all are just going off each other's word.
What? Oh my god, why did we let Raven up?
Yo, who let Raven up? Kick Raven out. Raven, go back down. You're done. Bye.
Anyways, Cypher, are you alive? Are you gonna contend anytime soon?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for Raven's outside help? I don't get what
No,
you're
I'm
waiting
not
for.
even talking to him right now.
Alright, then contend.
All right, so like for your first point on like feats not really being a definitive narrative, or, like definitive scaling over the other, it really would because we already know that during the meaning Rexy doesn't really have anything aside from that one statement on a new lease on life, and what you said on like it also
What?
correlates to like Kingdom and World Rexy. It doesn't really because I think I really have to prove that Jurassic World Rexy is incarcerated, and that incarceration is kind of really defined as being in an enclosure and being trapped within an enclosure. Yeah, it doesn't really mean that she's like unable to perform any exercise. She's within it, like you perform it as like fighting or whatever. What the hell is this? Yeah. What else did you have?
I'm pretty sure that was my contentions. But why are you trying to go over the narrative when I already told you we can go point by point what we're doing?
I think it correlates to that too.
Why would it correlate with going? Right, you make an argument about feats, and then you try and argue narrative when the only narrative I brought up is for an example that is not really correlated to my other points. So
Mhm. What was
okay,
your other point?
for the Doctor Wu statements, I say that he doesn't even explicitly state that she's healthy, and even if she does, it's kind of irrelevant because of the fact that she's gonna be healthy for her current condition, or status. She's incarcerated, she's muscle atrophied. That's like saying, oh well, this cancer patient's healthy. He's able to run, but let's just say he's healthy for his condition. He's not gonna be comparable to a normal human being, and that's like saying a grandma's healthy, so she's comparable to a young adult. That's also healthy. Your argument's really bad.
So you're saying that she's healthy for her condition.
Yeah, and I said that, and I'm saying that they don't even explicitly say that she's healthy. They just say that they're taking care of her, and I could give another example for that, but I'm
I
pretty
can
sure I
I
already
can show you like statements of her being healthy if you want.
I know the statements, but like the Doctor Wu stuff, I already told you, why that's irrelevant. And for the healthy stuff, I already gave a debunk to that as well. So
Yeah, I think it just really centers around that she is healthy for her environment. Your argument was that her being healthy within her environment, and it doesn't really explicitly say that she's healthy. So I really think for her environment, it really just be pointing out that she would be healthy in her environment, which would mean that she would be healthy in the Jurassic World park terms, and they are like they have the best healthcare in the world globally, and they would have like the best
oh,
have
what
the
what
best
kind of
term for
interpretation
health.
is that? She's healthy. She's healthy to to environment. That's what's gonna be relevant. Like that's
Yeah.
saying, oh well, I'm trapped in a cage, but it's in the United States, so it's alright. Like,
The United States like has the best
oh
health.
my god, are you stupid?
What was it?
I said,
Health
oh, I'm locked in
consideration.
a cage, but I'm in the United States, so it's irrelevant. Do you not get my example, and do you not get how it's analogous, or how to pronounce that?
Yeah, I get it.
All right. So your argument, in a nutshell, is basically she's trapped in a cage, but she's in a park which tries to like make their animals healthy. So like her being incarcerated is irrelevant. What kind of bum ass argument is that?
That wasn't my point. Her being
That was your
incarcerated.
point.
No, she was like it didn't matter if she was incarcerated again.
What? It doesn't matter that she's incarcerated. I know you said that before. But you said with like about the park stuff and her being incarcerated, that is okay because she's in a park that focuses about health, which is completely irrelevant. Anyways,
I
like
think it's irrelevant.
you want me to go over why her being incarcerated is like irrelevant and a negative attribute?
All right.
All right. So you do get that she's a born apex predator. Why would her being locked up like necessitate for her to move? The argument isn't that she can move. The argument is that she doesn't have the necessity to. That's like saying, like, you're in a mansion, all of your problems are fulfilled, and you just get hand fed uh you just get hand fed food. Like, you're not gonna be peak you're not gonna be the peak of yourself because of the fact that you don't have the necessity to move. And even then, the most exercise that she would do is just walking around. Because then again, why would she run? Like, why would she run? You have to justify why she would run away around. When she doesn't have prey that actually fights back. She doesn't have other predators to fight. All of these are what make a T-Rex healthy, or just generalize the wild animal healthy. So I don't know why incarceration would be negative.
Yeah. I think incarceration can really just be like negated by dietary facts. For example, she's
Why?
like stated to be fed with amino acids, which are stated to be able to preserve her physical state and even reconstruction if she had like more stuff.
Hey, you do realize that that for that argument to be relevant is we're gonna have to go circular, because first of all, amino acids themselves need like physical activity for them to properly throw throughout the body. So why is amino acids relevant? Second of all, her diet should be relevant. Why you need exercise to convert nutrients and proteins into muscle mass. So I don't get why diet would be relevant. For you justifying why incarceration is irrelevant, because it's just going circular.
Yeah, I think. What was your point? You said that amino acids don't really matter because they restruct muscle, and the muscle have to be like exercised.
What? No, the
You said
argument
that
is
muscles.
the argument is the amino acids can't flow properly. through the body without physical activity, which we're going over. Your justification for non-physical activity is amino acids which require that specific thing, which
I
is why
don't
I'm calling out its
I don't
circularity.
really think that amino acids really need physical activity because they can really just be picked up by the bloodstream deposited at their
Hey,
muscle
and you
location.
track. My argument is that they can't be picked up. My argument is that they can't properly flow through the body. She's not gonna be able to make new muscle mass because of amino acids. Like you should have
Well,
researched
no,
it.
my muscle, no, my muscle. No, I mean my argument was that she wasn't able to make new muscles. She can preserve the muscle. I didn't
Yeah,
say she
persist
can
the
make.
muscles from. Okay, let's say I grant that. Let's say amino acids do help her relevantly. You do realize in 2002 she's stated to be emaciated. She's stated to be not emaciated, but she's said to be malnourished.
That's it.
Malnourishment causes muscle loss, not muscle tear. So her being cared of is gonna be irrelevant in case of that fact. So even then, dress code is still going to be weakened comparison to JP1 and Jurassic Dominion. So, you know,
Well, she recovered. She's literally stated to be recovered from when she was picked up because she was stated that she was unhealthy at first, and they stated that they were making her healthy. So yeah, it really
oh,
just mean that she
that
was getting healthy.
bro, that already that's already got like contended by one of my other points.
I
You
think
know,
we can go over that
like
too.
that's like saying, bro, my argument how healthy statements need like are relevant for like if the person themselves, their environment is good. That's how my argument. She's on an island, she's feeding off like limited resources, but that's still a way better environment than just sitting in a cage and eating down strap goat. Like her being considered unhealthy comparison to Jurassic God is gonna be irrelevant. She can't recover. She literally can't recover. Cyber that, or you just agree the fact that she loses muscle loss because amino acids is kind of relevant, and then we have sources stating that she's already muscle atrophied. Which is kind of circular, but
Yeah, I think. Wait, I think we can go over another point now.
all right, man. What do you want to go over? Do you want to go over the narrative or what I brought up that Jessica Dominion representing her prime state, her being on a new leash on life, uh, her being not affected by age.
Yeah,
All right. So, what's your debunks to that?
yeah. So like, but you already like you already said like a rebuttal to what I was about to say. You said that new lease on life doesn't necessarily mean only on Fallen Kingdom, and it correlates with Rexy, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of circle on the point of if incarceration is a negative term. But I'm pretty sure we can agree that I kind of justified my proposition there. But that's my argument for why it's going to be relevant for Jurassic World. So you don't really need to contend to that. That point kind of is already argued upon. So you can go over my other, the other debunks if you have other debunks, so we can go over my other points that I brought up.
What was your other point?
My other point is, resurrecting her JP1's physiological state, which is her prime state. So, wow.
Or did you send the scans? I want to see.
Wait. Okay, I don't know why I left there, but
Send them in the Bay Arena.
I'm pretty sure I sent them in VC scans. Wait. Oh my god.
I'll be right back until he comes back.
Wait, Cypher, look in the BC chat here.
I can't see. Uh, wait. Hey, Sam, my brother came.
Oh my gosh, are we dead ass?
My brother came off now. This thing now.
Oh my.
I think I'm just gonna concede and leave. I can't stay.
Oh, okay, bro.